Happy holidays. Does that include New Year Day?
No.
How is it's a holiday? Am I
No,
right?
no. Okay, look.
Happy New Year. Happy holidays.
New Year, when I'm saying New Year, that specifically isolates one day of the year that everyone knows and everyone on this planet is celebrating. The holidays are specifically designated towards groups of people who celebrate a specific day or week or period of time. Like, it's designated. That's why when you say holidays, happy holidays, it incorporates Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, right? Because those are the three groups. Those are the three holidays that are celebrated by groups.
Most people are celebrating one of those three things.
Yes, and New Year's is celebrated by everyone on this planet.
Man,
your grandmother in Italy, who is an atheist,
but that's what
celebrates
makes it a supreme holiday. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a holiday of the planet.
Yeah, so it's a holiday, right? So happy holidays.
No, but it's
happy
not.
Holidays, everyone.
It's not though. Because holidays are celebrated by religious groups, whereas that day, think of it like Earth Day.
But
that is the equivalent to Earth Day.
But Easter is a holiday and not
but it's not. It's not
the same reason.
Yeah, but it's also not in the same. You say Happy Easter holiday.
Y'all let us know. Happy holidays. Does that include the New Year Day? And do you say New Year's or
Fans,
New Year?
It's Happy New Year because it's one day. It's not multiple years and multiple days.
Thank God.
I will say,
I thought you were one of those years guys.
It's context, right? You say Happy New Year, right? And then you also say, what are you doing on New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
It's plural then when it's specifically isolated.
What is your New Year's going to look like? Not like
that's
Happy New Year. It's
and people know
it's not multiple years.
Yeah, when you say what's your New Year's gonna look like, you know that they're saying what are you doing New Year's Eve?
They know something that we don't know about the several different thems, like Cain the Conqueror, and that's why they say years, because it's a lot of
whoa. Maybe producer E, who's currently behind the desk right now, is producing a game called Binary, and he's really Neo, and we're just action players in the Matrix.
Man, we're not.
Because they've been resurrected. And just like this is the latest episode of Don't At Me with Alex and Mykell live from Studio A, under construction in Beverly Hills. The scaffolding's behind us. We're changing it up in here, people. Having a lot of big things coming. The new year is going to be new us, baby. It's a special day. And you know what we got to do first? Welcome back, fans. And right now, we've got to talk about how we found our way home. Unlike one Spider-Man in the latest Spider-Man movie, No Way Home. It's been a week, Mykell. Fans have seen it. We both have seen it. Producer E.
No spoiler alert.
Shout out to Eric Voss.
Eric Voss!
I literally was sitting with Mykell, at the Dodger? No, it was the Laker game, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, you know, you watch these videos too, right? EA Voss, baby.
Hey, that's my. Hey, check your DMs, bro. I'm trying to get you on the show.
Yes, we want you on Don't At Me. That way we can talk about the comic book universe in full. Right now, Mykell, first thoughts on No Way Home.
I love the movie. Was it the best Marvel movie we've seen? I don't believe so. But if it's probably top 7. You know what I'm saying? But it was a really good movie. I just really appreciate it. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character. It was really dope just to get the flashback of the other Spider-Mans there with Tobey and Andrew. And then you got the flashback villains, which was really dope. I love the way that Marvel puts together their movies because you get great storyline, you get great action, and then you get comedy. Like, they had some of the greatest jokes. They got the point in the movie, man. So that was epic, man. Only sad part, man, they killed off my baby Aunt May. Rest in peace in the movie world. But other than that, I love the movie. Shout out Spider-Man. They did a great job. What's your thoughts?
That one scene made me want to cry, right?
Oh my God.
It made me want to cry. And going back to what you said about storylines, Marvel does a great job. Let me expand on that. They do a great job because they are able to connect other universes' storylines and weave them into their own to where they work.
Yeah.
You leave them open-ended. Like in the movie, you heard Garfield say as soon as he came out of the portal, there's magic here too, which means he's aware of something in his universe which could bring him back, and they tie it all in. They've done this for so many movies, and yes, let's just address the elephant in the room. They brought back Toby and Andrew. Even though Andrew had the worst movies of the Spider-Man series, The Amazing Spider-Man deserves its third film, which fans have forced and brought up on Twitter. I grew up in the generation of being a Toby kid. I loved seeing him back on the big screen. It brought it full circle. He ended up getting stabbed at the end by Green Goblin.
But he's you gotta be shitting me. It reminds me when Betty and I first fell in love. I had just finished my fruit cobbler.
I want to hurt you.
Whoa. Okay, be careful.
Bunch of events.
Yeah.
But oh my God, this movie had every emotion covered: happiness, sadness, joy, anger, hatred, all of the emotions. It's one of those few movies where you actually walk out and you look back and go, I felt everything in this movie.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Damn, I always hoped you were black. Giving the, the
Miles Morales.
Miles. So Black Spider-Man, baby, is coming. Shout Gambino.
This movie, man, one of the best Spider-Man movies.
Hey, and I can't wait because I'm hoping, like you said, there is a part 3 because we got the Venom scene. He's going back to his timeline, but then a part of him is left for the new timeline. It's just so much they can do. Shout out to the Doctor Strange film that looks amazing as well. Hopefully Loki's in there. I hope we get to see Loki show up in that
or
movie,
Lady Loki. I want to see either of them back.
One of the two. Then where's Kang at, man? Where the Kang around there, man? I want to see the Conqueror.
We got Charlie Cox's Daredevil in the mainstream Marvel universe.
Big time.
Even though episode 6 of Hawkeye was a letdown, I want to make it clear.
Kingpin, so.
We got Kingpin roaming around, and we got Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Ooh. All we need to do now is campaign the living hell out of Marvel to give the rights to the Punisher over to Fox to make an R-rated Punisher movie.
Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
No. Wait. Let me go back, Mykell. Listen to what I just said.
Only Punisher.
We need the Punisher to have an R-rated Fox-produced movie. They do it with Marvel? Deadpool. They managed to make all of the R-rated and the raunchy stuff come from Fox. Let's expand upon this universe. Let's make the Punisher great again. And also, Marvel, you changed the Punisher's logo with tusks just because you want to get more ad revenue and sell the Punisher as a character. Whether he makes it to the big screen or not, he's a skeleton. That's what made him associated with comic book culture and with culture is abroad.
Leave Marvel alone. They're doing a great job. But we have to talk about another film that returned. Mr. Neo. The Matrix.
Whoa.
Were you able to check it out?
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
I do that way too well.
Hey.
Shout out to Hugo Weaving.
You look like bro.
Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Why do you do it?
What's your thoughts on it? I'll give you the first crack at this one. The Matrix movie. What was your thoughts?
Okay, so the Matrix Resurrections did one thing right that I want to point out before I get into my take.
Okay.
They managed to come up with the best storyline possible in terms of why are we back in the Matrix? They came up with the best storyline, having Neo being a game developer, creating a game, realizing that it's woken back up, right? Like that is a brilliant strategy.
Okay.
Where they lost me was execution and moving from point A to point B. You figured out you're in a video game, what next, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with the Morpheus reboot. Made sense for the storyline.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'm okay with the characters brought in. Great for the storyline. Questioning why an AI decided after the war to create a new Matrix with their bodies. I mean, I understand it, right?
Yeah.
But the execution of it. And also, let me just point something out that no one else is going to say. Neil Patrick Harris isn't an intimidating figure. I get why they used him because he worked.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like he was more comic relief than he was actually a serious
I just didn't like the fact that Trinity had superpowers. I just thought that she's not the one.
But that's the point. In his universe, Neo loved her so much that she basically was the one for him. It's all about choice.
Yeah, but I don't know. I actually liked it a lot more than a lot of people did because I'm a Matrix fan and I was just happy to see it back again. But I just didn't like that whole Trinity thing. Like, it was dope that they both survived. You know, they brought them back and pretty much, but I think they should have came up with something different. It wasn't as action-packed as I thought it was going to be, but hey, it's another Matrix. I rock with it.
I feel like they left it at the end to where viewers could feel like it was the end of the story, or they could come back to it and revisit it and start the next chapter. It almost
And
felt
that's
like they
what
were
I thought.
setting
I
it
thought
up.
that they were doing it to make another 2 more.
Look, in terms of Matrix movies, this is the 3rd best Matrix movie, and that should say a lot considering there are 4.
What's
The order,
4?
the best is the first one. The second one is good enough to be the second best.
Yes.
Then this one,
Oh,
and
you
then
didn't like the last one?
no.
Oh, I thought it was dope. I don't know. I just be a fan of stuff, man. I thought
You
it was
liked
dope.
the Revelations?
Yeah, I thought it was solid. How it led to him going there and stopping the robots.
Revolutions.
Yeah, like I thought it was dope. You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. Watch that movie again after seeing the 4th,
Hey.
and then rewatch the 1st and the 2nd. Be like, no, this is how the
Let
order
us
goes.
know. What do you guys think?
All right,
What
yeah.
is the worst Matrix movie? I bet number 4. is
Don't
probably
at me
up.
on this, but the worst Matrix movie was the 3rd one. It was so bad that it was forgettable. There's a reason why I'm not going to even go into it.
Why, Mr. Anderson? Why?
But
Yeah.
fans, you can choose. Is this the don't at me moment of the
Hey,
day? Yay or nay?
Just like Happy Holidays, he's wrong again. But hey, something that we really, really, really have to talk about.
What?
That everyone has been talking about. Everybody, you know, we're huge hip hop fans, right? You can catch us spitting some freestyles here and there. You know, you can let us know who you think's better. But
It's definitely me.
you have a guy in JayZ who's one of the all-time greats, as we know it.
Yes.
He came out. He was in the Clubhouse version on Twitter. Twitter's
Yes.
Clubhouse, pretty much. And he said that no one can be in the ring with him when it comes to a versus battle that's alive. What is your thoughts? Because I have some thoughts on it. I think he's wrong, but maybe I'm wrong. You let me know.
No. I think you and I are going to be on the same page with this one.
Oh, man.
There are people that can come at JayZ in a versus battle.
Okay.
Let's just acknowledge some names that are out there.
Yeah.
Eminem,
Shady. Some shady, baby.
Kendrick Lamar,
Ooh.
J. Cole.
Ooh.
Just to name 3 off the bat. These are guys that can get
I
up
don't know
on
if Cole
stage.
got it, though.
These are guys that I think can go up on stage, word for word, battle JayZ, and walk away victorious. He makes himself sound like he's the king of the damn world by saying that. That's inciting war and violence right there. Bring Nas up on stage.
Yeah.
Bring Kanye on stage.
Okay.
Bring these guys up on stage. I'll go so far as to say bring Schoolboy Q on stage, and
yeah.
he'll go word for
Cut
word.
his mic, please. That's
That's my bias.
disrespectful.
Shout out to Q.
That's disrespectful, but
No,
I
Mykell.
agree with some of the names you said because people forget that if we're talking about a full body of work, a catalog, yeah, JayZ probably has most people because he has some amazing albums. He has work with, Kanye. Even if you count that stuff with R. Kelly, that's
mean
pretty
Ye?
dope. Yeah, with Ye, my fault, Kanye. Please don't.
Come on.
Don't show up.
We got you here at
to the
Don't At
door.
Me.
But yeah, I just think that guys you mentioned for me, Eminem. If you look at features,
Yes.
D12 stuff like that, things with Dre, 50, Snoop, and Royce the 5'9", he has work that is really great. Nas is still putting out fire albums. Shout out to Nas. I was able to tap in with Sweet Chicks, his restaurant out here in LA. Amazing food and amazing album with Magic. You and Hit Boy. It's
I'm
great.
gonna-
It's like Shaq and Penny.
I'm going
just
to
like
throw
you
this
guys
out
posted.
there. I'm going to bring up one other name.
Kanye West is the
Method
father
Man.
name. Yeah, you don't know nothing about hip hop. So we can focus the camera on me probably next time. But
Jesus Christ, man.
Method
No,
is great, but
he
he's
makes
not
himself
touching
look.
Jay-Z,
This
though.
quote makes JayZ sound like he's bulletproof. That's what it makes him sound like.
He's close to bulletproof.
He is, but that doesn't mean there are guys out there who are in the same vein of being that guy on stage.
But you got to think 20 or 25 songs. Nas, Kanye are the 3 guys for sure that I know that can compete and possibly win.
Think about it. The fact that you have those guys in mind already,
Yeah.
you know that statement is false. So why make the statement? It's marketing.
Yeah, but
That's all it is.
But plus is you got to realize the spot that JayZ is placed upon.
I
now
don't
in
care
hip-hop.
what. Look, no, I get it. He's now
Yeah.
looked at like the uncle that made it and is doing everything right.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that is the guy.
And he is the face of that pretty much golden era of hip hop
Yes.
that's still here.
Yes.
It's like him and Nas are the faces, but he will be that guy because he's married to Beyonce.
No, he's got it all.
He's a billionaire.
He's got everything
Yeah.
in terms of both music, personal life, and image, right?
Yeah.
He's got everything checkboxed, and everyone puts him on a pedestal. But that doesn't mean no one else is on that pedestal of artistic creativity
Okay.
and wordplay. Like, there's no reason why he should say that.
Do you think you can put 20 songs? Because I'm trying. Oh, Lil Wayne. I forgot to mention
Lil
Weezy.
Wayne.
Wayne has to be up there. So those would be the 4 I would say. Kanye, Nas, Lil Wayne are
You're
for
proving my
sure
point.
that they can compete.
Don't say this unless you're planning on going on stage with people.
Yeah.
Give it to
And
the
we know
fans. Let us
Hov ain't
write.
about to do that.
Yeah, no, you're not going to put
But,
your image in
hey,
jeopardy like that. But
Once
don't
he
say
plays
it.
Some Reasonable Doubt tracks, some Black Album, some Black, how can I forget him and Watch the Throne, The Blueprint.
Linkin Park.
He can even throw that on there. Like he
Get
has
numb
a lot of
encore,
work,
baby.
But I think a lot of those other guys have work too, man.
No, I look, don't get me wrong. JayZ is a great artist, but
Yes.
don't say it unless you plan on going there, right?
When I start
And
dropping
that's-
my music, I'm gonna be
all right.
with Jay.
And you know, we're talking about how we'd like to see JayZ on stage for verses, but right now we got to talk about New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
Mykell, it's been a wild year. 2020 felt like it was 6 years wrapped in one.
Like
We're now,
Flash. It's just
and now 2021 is past. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on this year, and what are your resolutions, man?
man. This year has been a journey. Just I would say growth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of growth. Realizing that you can't deal with certain people. You have to know how to manage who's around. Keep your circle tight. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So learning to do that and just learning, just, like I said, really growing mentally, physically, spiritually, business wise, things like that. That's what I took from this year. Going to 2022 is expanding on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Being a guy that's going to grow even more. And then, maybe I might just slow it down, find me a little lady, man, and kick back.
You know something? I feel like you're going to nail all those things except for the last one, just knowing you outright.
Man.
I appreciate you. The only reason it's not is because you're going to be hustling. You're going to
Yeah.
be working the entire year.
And so I'll probably just get one and just get out the way.
Yeah, right. 2021 was a blur to me. I started the year in a relationship. I'm no longer in one, which is okay. It's
Yeah.
good. Other than that, working, changing how my outlook is at work, changing my outlook with what we're doing with the show,
Yeah.
personal life, like you said, having the right circle put together for you, because those that are around you are the ones that are feeding you the most energy and will help cultivate what your outlook on the world is, as well as what your product to the world is.
Facts.
And that's why I've personally done a lot of reflecting this year, trying to undergo those changes, focusing on putting the right people around me, putting myself in the best situations to win, identifying habits that I have that I'm trying to change.
Okay.
We're talking about making real life decisions. We're a couple years apart in age, but
Yeah.
when I turned 26, that's when things really changed for me.
No,
It's true. And
And
that's
you're going to mature much faster being around an older crowd that you are, because we're seeing the world a certain way.
Yeah.
It's going to rub off on you to where
it's reflected.
once you're 32, like my age, you're going to be so more advanced because you're going to be like, I soaked up all this game,
I'm very lucky and blessed to be around people that are dedicated to cultivating what they view in this world and what
Yeah.
they want to view, what they want their passion and their output to be, right? And that's why we're making all these studio changes. That's why we're making life changes.
Yes.
That's why we are Don't At Me with Alex and Mykell.
Facts. Remember, take the red pill, guys.
Round two.
I'm gonna take both.
Take both.
I've been to too many music festivals. I'll say that much.
Oh, man.
But like even down to moving into my new place this year.
Yeah.
This is my
Dope
true
spot.
official first own my place that I call
And he
my
came to
own.
Long Beach. Is that your first time ever in Long Beach?
Nah, we go to Long Beach frequently.
Oh, damn.
Sell a lot of Pokemon cards down there. People,
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay.
right. That's right. Pick up your old Pokemon cards. Go to your parents' house. Sell them. Flip them on eBay. Sell them for
Get
only
you
like
some
$5.
money.
Let me give you some bread. Give me the cheese.
But hey, 2022 is going to be a great year.
If you had to
for
pick
both of us.
one moment from this year that was impactful to you, what was that moment
One moment
that stood out to you?
Let me think. One moment. That's tough. man, I think me and my guy E, man, shout out producer E, man, tapping in with E was just finding another, black mind of on greatness, chasing something, and just you get inspired by other hustlers. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's how the street game work. I don't know, but you get inspired by other hustlers. So running into my guy E, tapping in and seeing that energy that he brings to the table, you like, I gotta make sure I match that.
Yeah.
And I think that was a great moment for for the career, life. As far as life,
Dude, that's
I was gonna say
a moment.
No, yeah, that's the moment. I was gonna say Chiefs Super Bowl, but they didn't win it.
Bro,
so.
chill. All right.
What would you say?
It's funny that you say that because I was going to bring up a moment that E and I had. We had a very in-depth conversation in regards to where I am in my life right now, right?
Okay.
And it was one of those conversations that really opened my eyes to figuring out what possibilities were out there and knowing that I could maximize them. That the only reason why I'm saying I can't do X and Y is because I'm putting self-limitations on expectations of things that I can't even create and cultivate because I'm not allowing myself to. And I'm finally making some of those changes. And as you guys will find out in the next coming weeks or so, we're making a lot of changes here between us and us also with the show. And I'm going to take that moment to say I appreciate it, E. Producer E in the background right now.
Hey, great times coming, man.
Hanging out in his little corner of the station, enjoying himself.
Great times coming. So, hey, everybody enjoy your New Year celebration. I know I'm going to have a blast. It's going to be so much fun. But you guys be safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands.
Oh, God.
Be great out there.
All right. To everyone that's tuning in right now, please be safe. Wear your masks. State mandates it. Also, it just makes your life a lot easier. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay sane, especially for those of you who are in quarantine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought about today's episode, what your thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home, The Matrix Resurrections, or
JayZ. Gotta
jokes.
talk about him.
That being said, he is Mykell the PG. I am at Himes LA. We are at Don't At Me TV on social media everywhere. We love you people. Appreciate you. Also, that is E. McAllister over at the end of the studio plotting his next way to kill the wet bandits from Home Alone. We'll catch you next week.
Peace.